And let's bring it right now, Republican presidential nominee, Senator John McCain. Senator, very good talking to you this morning.
Hi, Senator.
Hi, Joe. Hi, Mika.
I've got a question for you, Senator.
Yeah, real tough.
Do you support the Bush Doctrine? And it's a two-part question. Please, in your essay, compare the Bush Doctrine to the Truman Doctrine.
Yes,
no quizzes like that. How's it going out on the campaign trail for you?
It's fine. There's a lot of enthusiasm out here. Obviously, Governor Palin has ignited a real spark out there, and we're doing fine. We're pleased at the progress we've made, and we've got a long way to go. And I know that what you want to talk about this morning is this crisis we're in, and it's a terrible situation, and we need to fix it, and we need to fix. This is a breakdown not only in our economy, but in confidence on the part of Americans, and Americans are hurting very badly.
Well, you've been attacked, obviously, for saying the fundamentals of this economy are the fundamentals are strong. There's an ad out this morning. You said that you're talking about the workers, but obviously, as you know, gas prices are up. Housing starts are way down. Wall Street's melting down. What, other than workers, what fundamentals are you talking about?
I was talking about the fundamentals of America, which is the workers, their productivity, their innovation, their incredible performance for many, many years. And what I was saying is, and it's clear, if you look at my remarks, and that is that Wall Street has betrayed us. They've broken the social contract between capitalism and the average citizen and the worker. And the workers are paying a very heavy price, while a lot of them are not only emerging unscathed, but some of them are left with packages of $100 million or so. This is a result of excess and greed and corruption. And that's exactly what is plaguing Americans today, and we've got to fix it, and we've got to update our regulatory system. We have to, I think, have a 9/11 commission to find out what went wrong and to fix what's going to happen in the future, so this never, ever happens again. And as president, I guarantee you, it'll never happen again.
You know, the last time Congress and the president tried to reform Wall Street, it was Sarbanes-Oxley. You talk to a lot of people, they'll tell you that made a lot of business leave New York and go over to the London markets. How do you thread the needle so you protect American consumers while keeping Wall Street and our financial sector very competitive in the global economy?
Well, Joe, the first thing you do is you address this issue of the alphabet soup of regulatory agencies. It was designed for the 1930s. Now we have instantaneous financial system that's global in nature, and it's not compartmentalized. Look at the stock exchange today as to what it was even 20 or 30 years ago. So you've got to fix that. And also, very frankly, people were asleep at the switch. I don't think there's any doubt about that. And then, of course, we have to make sure that everyone's deposit in a bank is that they know that it's insured by the FDIC and that they're not in danger of losing that deposit. We've got a confidence crisis here as well as a financial crisis. And finally, again, we've got to make sure that people like Fannie and Freddie, organizations such as Fannie and Freddie, never have the influence again that they had in Washington. You saw it, Joe, the old boy network, Republicans, Democrats, they had influence with everybody. So therefore, we didn't act to have the sufficient oversight while these organizations grew and grew and became the corrupt institutions that they are today.
Senator, I want to ask you about campaign ads. Do you think the Obama campaign ad, using your words about the fundamentals of the economy, do you think that ad was fair?
It's not up to me, Mika, to make those kinds of judgments. I'll leave it up to the American people. I still say to you, and I know you're a supporter of Senator Obama, if you would urge him to come and do town hall meetings with me, as I've asked him to do time after time, the whole tenor of the campaign would change. Joe will tell you that when you stand on the stage with your opponent and listen to the American people and respond to them, that changes the whole campaign. Initially, he said anytime, any place. Now he refuses to do so. I don't think that's helpful to the American people or to the tenor of the campaign.
Supporter of Senator Obama.
He's been listening to me too much.
Sure
I got to stop poking at you on that one.
I'd characterize myself as that,
No.
but that's okay. Listen, Senator, the ad campaign that's out there. Let's talk about yours then, since you don't want to talk about the Obama campaign ads. There are some that maybe twist words or in the fair game of politics, but others that some would say are based on lies. I guess my question is, isn't how a candidate conducts their campaign a sign of how they will run the country, how they will lead? And how do you reconcile that?
Well, go on our website. You'll find that every one of our campaign ads is factual. I know you visit it often, but I think the point is that these are factual. It's a tough campaign, and if you look, frankly, at the initial attacks, they began a long time ago by MoveOn.org and then by the DNC, and we've got that timeline there. But look, the American people are hurting right now, and they're much more worried about our campaign as far as fixing their problems and keeping them in their homes and getting new jobs for them or keeping their old one. And that's what the focus of this campaign should be about. I know how to fix this economy. I've had great experience on economic issues as chairman of the Commerce Committee and being involved in these issues ever since we had spending restraint under Ronald Reagan. And so we've got to fix the economy and take care of the American people. That's what this campaign's all about.
That's fair. I think we should be talking about the issues. The question is, are some of these ads factually accurate? You say they are, Senator.
Well, what about, for instance, the one that's got the most attention this week is a sex ed ad that says that Barack Obama was interested in teaching sex ed to kindergartners, teach them sex before reading. Is that a fair ad?
Read the language of the bill. Go on our website. That's exactly the language of the bill, and I'm very grateful that that bill was rejected by the majority.
All right. Very good. It's great talking to you. By the way, Mike Murphy just dropped by, and he's looking for a job, actually. We don't usually let him on set, but he looked destitute outside of the NBC studios.
I clean up around here nights, and then I come in the morning and do a little gas bag. How you doing, Senator?
I'm doing fine, Mike. One of my old and dearest friends, and really not only smart, but very entertaining.
He is very entertaining. All right. Senator John McCain, thank you so much for being with us.
Senator, as a characterized Barack Obama supporter, which I take objection to, I'll just say, take care of my brother working on your campaign.
There
Say hi to Ian for me.
Say hi to Ian.
Take care.
Thank you, Mika.
I'll defend you here.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks. That was a cheap shot.
No, it's early. Thanks so much for being with us. We appreciate it. Coming up next, we've got Senator Joe Biden. You know what? Here's a problem. We joke back and forth, and a lot of times people go, oh, why are you so mean to Mika? Or why is Mika so... When I call you a Barack Obama supporter...
No, you just say I'm in the tank.
I'm just joking. She's not in the tank. You know, her brother actually works for John McCain.
Yeah.
Ian. Do you know Ian?
I don't know Ian. No.
You should meet him. He's so nice.
Ian's more Republican than you are.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody, yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of a redneck Republican.
Coming up next, we have Senator Joe Biden. Hopefully, Senator Biden will say, I'm in the tank for John McCain, so it'll be sort of an equal opportunity morning.
No, it's fine. I love it.
You do love it.
I love it.
God help you. It's like a scene out of Patton. God help it. Big George, you do love it. He's upset at you.
He might be mad at me.
He may be. Coming up next, Joe Biden.
If this were a dictatorship, it'd be a heck of a lot easier. Just so long as I'm the dictator.